Curry dishes to Barnes. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
It's going to be the result.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. James kicks to Smith. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Curry with the steal. James against Thompson. Pass to Green. He feeds it to Bogut. Nobody near Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And really deep three that time. 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Curry. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Cleveland's gone too.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Heads-up basketball, plain and simple, guys. They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical, dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Now here's Irving. He has 6, but he stays with it. Smith, no good.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Curry. Lets the three fly. And another three for Golden State. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting a lot of those second chance opportunities. Those can be hard to come by sometimes.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Smith with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Smith missing again.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
No clue where that pass was going. That is. A brutal turnover.
Warriors leading by 7. Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is a factor. It's taken away by Smith. And a wide open look for James. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 8 points for LeBron.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Fry's checked in, and then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Smith kicks to James. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. James has got 10.
And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins for them. Third longest home win streak in their history. And that home winning streak helped them jump from the middle of the playoff pack to the 2 seed. You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give it.
Love with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Curry outside. Curry with another miss. The Cavaliers shooting 40% here in the early stages. A shot's good from Irving.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And the slam dunk by Speights.
Plain one-hand flush. I love it.
Clark, I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, the one hand lets you get up higher.
No doubt about it. At least it looks like that from this angle.
Irving kicks to LeBron for three. Love with another miss. Warriors leading by 4. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Curry with the 3, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 17 now.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Love. In the corner, Smith with it, and the rejection by Iguodala.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's good. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And he gets it to go.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside hard.
Just how deadly.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
To get their
Spacing,
shot before
fellas.
getting his
Spacing.
own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. You look at the metrics for it, Clark, and Iguodala is onto something. He just knows to look for the best team shots.
Yeah, he's got a really good basketball IQ, and I think it's his selflessness that allows him to tap into that, especially at the offensive end. Rarely forces situations offensively.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Channing Frye. And the Warriors also making a change. Aziz. He's checked in for Maurice Speights. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Irving kicks to Thompson. And that one hits back iron.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Thompson misses. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 40% here in the early stages. Thompson passes to Smith. Shot is off. Great D that time from Iguodala.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Curry kicks to Thompson, and that is good. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
The Warriors shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. Curry, good.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets.
Now, here's Thompson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
For three, Smith. Great D that time from Curry.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop and the dunk by LeBron.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones. You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
And he gets it to go.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts broad, that comes into play.
For three, Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 13. Curry dishes to Green. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Ezeli's got his first points in this one.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Beasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
Smith for 3.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty.
And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA. Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him. Nothing rattles him.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their...
Looking at who they've got. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Curry is out there with Livingston, and it's Speights in at the center position. Some changes for Golden State. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala, and it's Barbosa in for Curry. Here's Barbosa, and it's sent back by Irving. And he's able to get it back. To the wing on the left. Barnes kicks to Speights. 5 to shoot. And again, no good by Golden State. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
A nice shot by Irving.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Down low, here's Green. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
LeBron kicks to Irving. For 3, Smith. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Irving can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Poked away.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category. And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Greg, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
Different look here for the Warriors. Estes Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Green comes in for Maurice Speights. Stephen Curry's checked in for Barnes. And it's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. Hit his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball.
Because your ass.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Curry wide open. Another three for Golden State.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
That's a two from Smith. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Outside for Curry from outside the arc. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's James. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And that's now 18 points for LeBron. And Thompson kicks to Green. It's Curry outside, and that is good. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Curry, good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Irving passes to Love. LeBron James on the wing. That one wide left, and it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Fires for three. The shot is off, so Cleveland will take it the other way. To the middle, got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Green, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. J.R. Smith on the wing. That three off the mark. And it's the... Warriors ball. They're on a 15-4 run. On its way from Curry for two, and it's Golden State with another.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Barbosa dishes to Curry. Ezeli kicks to Thompson. Passes to Ezeli. There's the feed to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Green passes to Thompson. Rebound by Smith. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Here's James. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 20 points for LeBron.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Smith with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Smith's got 11.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up. And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Back to James. Left side, Shumpert. For the three. The Warriors pull. It in. Ezeli's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. That's good. Rush has got his first 2 points.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
On the wing, Shumpert shoots from the corner. Kept alive. Mozgov dishes to Fry. On the wing, Shumpert. Here's the three. Again, Shumpert missing. Warriors leading by 18. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Rush. Curry's got 38 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The dish to James. He kicks to Dellavedova. Shumpert in the corner. That's short off the rim.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Mozgov with the steal. And here we go. Shumpert lining it up the court. Curry with the defensive effort.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense. No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
It's Curry outside. That's good. Curry's got 41.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, down the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
And the Warriors making a change here. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Ezeli. Harrison Barnes comes in for Green. Clark, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system. But you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaways.
He rifled that one in from distance. Shumpert's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
And that one's good by Clark.
And, you know, Curry knew turnovers were a problem. How about his mom even instituted a fine on him? And so anytime he has more than 3 in a game, he owes his mom $100 per turnover.
Again, Shumpert missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
1:07 left to play in the first half. Dellavedova kicks to Mozgov. The drive by James uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron's got 25 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Spates checked in for Brandon Rush. Shumpert drops in the tray. Shumpert's got 8.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Spates. Bogut the pass to Spates. And here's Barnes for 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, he's really starting to get in the flow now. A nice groove. That's his second here in the quarter, after none in the first.
Shumpert dishes to Fry, and stolen by Spates. And it's the Warriors on the break, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And pushing it up is Golden State Warriors again in transition.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Warriors ahead, running away with it. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin.